Go ahead and say all of that wild shit online, man. You might need a Dr. Phil if you catch me outside. And I will not apologize if you ain't one of mine, fam. I cannot afford to give a fuck if it was finance.
Everything woke turns to shit.
Well, I thought we could go ahead and get into our first topic, and I thought we could start right off with Antifa and the terrorist organization that they really are.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy. Does anyone else hate Antifa as much as me? I mean,
I think I do more.
I mean, all they do is terrorize and attack, and it don't matter. You can be an old person, you can be a little kid walking down the street, and they will attack you and beat you and burn your cities down. And it just blows my mind that we still want to pretend that January 6th was a insurrection riot, but we want to call peaceful protest as buildings burned down behind us.
I want to be clear in how I characterize this. This is mostly a protest. It is not generally speaking unruly, but fires have been started.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it was a government building. Well, what do you call police stations and fucking monuments and statues? Those are government buildings. We're destroying those. That's you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, you got anything you want to add real quick or?
Well, yeah. I go on all day about this crap. You know, Antifa. It's even on. What is this? Wikipedia calls them a left-wing, anti-fascist, anti-racist political movement in the United States. Now, first of all, that right there is false because Antifa actually comes from Germany. And a lot of people don't know that. I'm going to butcher it when I try to say it, but
that's all right. Educate us, though, brother, because I didn't know that. Go ahead.
Antifa Aktion, 1932 to 1933. It was a short-lived group which inspired Antifa that we have now. Now, on Wikipedia, it doesn't go, and I could just keep searching and searching and searching, but I'm going to leave it a little bit to you and everybody else out there to do a little research for yourself on this. Has anybody ever heard of the brown shirts? The brown shirts were the people of the Nazi Party that went out in the streets and beat people that opposed the Nazi Democrat Nazi Party or so, whatever it was called. Now, that's Antifa. They also.
I was about to say that. That's where we're going. So that's our government's Antifa.
That's what Antifa is, like the strong arm of the liberal freaking progressive movement, and most of them are kids led by freaking college professors. They don't know. They don't even know like this history, like I just told you about where this all comes from and what it actually is, you know. And I went to this little old thing called Battle of Berkeley, and I was actually part of security for a free speech movement in the park there on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. And these guys came, these Antifa people, all clad in black, all masked up, and this is way before 2020. This is before masks were cool, and hiding their faces. And
back when only Michael Myers and Jason wore them.
Right, and these guys, they were throwing explosives, they were throwing bricks, they were throwing frozen sodas and things of that nature, and just into our crowd of people that were just there to listen to somebody talk. Now, they call themselves anti-fascists.
Yeah.
and they're making people not talk.
Yeah. If I call you a racist, if you defend yourself, you look like more, and if you don't defend yourself, then, well, obviously you are. You know what I'm saying? If I call you a fascist, if you defend yourself, you look even worse like one.
Not only that, I forget who says it. I think it was Marx, but it might have been somebody else. But if you repeat a lie enough times, it'll be accepted as the truth.
Yeah, it becomes
And
the truth. Yes.
and that's what's happened. I mean, this Wikipedia page is a prime example of that, and it's just sad, man. And people, not a lot of people haven't seen how violent and how much of a disregard for liberty and scruples. To be honest with you, these Antifa people, they come and attack you, but they hit old people in the head with freaking bats and they sucker punch people. I watched an Antifa member was too fast. It was a girl, I don't know, but she hit this like 70-year-old man in the back of the head. He had his back to her, and I seen her approaching, and I yelled, but he couldn't hear me. And she just cold cocked him in the back of the head, and then ran away screaming. It's freaking insanity. And they don't even know what they're doing. So, like I said, Fact Antifa. I could go on about this all day.
Antifa, you can go fact yourself.
That's it.
These are facts right here.
Oh, it's just the side. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got I still have a right hand.
Yeah. So brother, I was sitting there watching half your face fucking talk while the other half's like this.
I'm not having a stroke, I promise.
We're good, and we're back. Slight technical difficulties, but it is episode 1 of a show that has a budget of $0. So hey, I guess it technically has like a few cent budget because I bought my video editing program, so that did cost me some money.
I did buy my GoPro.
Yeah. So I mean, hey,
it's
so
a minimal. If we keep talking like this, we're gonna have to start like a fucking GoFundMe account or something.
Yeah,
for
right.
Everybody that wants us to actually sound and look good.
Right. Very much so. Anyway, yeah, I agree. Back to where we were at, if I can try to remember where we were on topic. Yeah.
I was going off on an Antifa tangent.
And how they were the brown shirts, like the brown shirts.
The brown shirts, same things that Nazi Germany used, and they were. And a lot of Democrats and liberals these days, they deny it or don't know. I don't know which one it is, but the Nazis were Democrats. They were social Democrats. And that's basically where today's Democrat Party in America is headed. That's Joe Biden is, AOC. And this Antifa is like It's just like, and a lot of people don't know this also, it's just like the Ku Klux Klan was. Did you know that the Ku Klux Klan were all Democrats?
Yeah, founded by the Democrat Party. That is a fact.
That is a fact. Yep. And this Antifa is the exact same it's the exact same thing with a different costume on. And it's using terrorism, it's using violence and coercion. And it's trying to tell people what they should do rather than letting people do what they want to do.
Right. So Antifa is to the Ku Klux Klan what Jason in Space was to regular Jason. You remember that one? Where he got to space and got the up there.
Yeah. It is basically the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know. Anyone who doesn't fully just accept the fact that they are a straight up domestic terrorist organization that are fascist and racist, and the proof is in the fact that they will attack anyone who says anything different than what they think. between someone on the left and someone on the right is us over here will actually stand up for your right to disagree with us, because my rights are dependent on the fact that you have rights. You get what I'm saying? And so, and that matters. That matters to me, and that matters because I have a son, and I want my son to be able to have an opinion, have a voice. If it used to be cool to walk to the beat of a different drummer. Remember that shit? Oh, he's his own man. Now, if you don't do what the mob says, they'll attack your business, burn your house down, fucking
mob rule. That's it. Exactly it, dude.
That's what it is.
A lot of people think, Democrats think that that's how our country works, and this Antifa movement is a direct product of this thinking.
Now, fact off, everybody.
Fact off.
Go ahead and say all of that wild shit online, man. You might need a Dr. Phil if you catch me outside, and I will not apologize if you ain't one of mine, fam. I cannot afford to give a fuck if it was finance.
Everything woke turns to shit.